Good evening, one and all. We're here at Manuka Oval. You join us for this big bash match between the Sydney Thunder and the Brisbane Heat. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
Well, the captain must have a lot of confidence in the opening bowlers. Why else would you bowl first in these conditions? There'll be some batters relishing putting their pads on right now.
So here we go. The players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Good shot, a beauty.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edge, but it drops safely. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pool end. Edged, unplayable. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Misses everything. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Great shot, through the gap. 5 runs added there. The Thunder are none for 18.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Bartlett from the Manuka end. Incredible. What a grab. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Cuts that off well in the infield. Edge, amazing delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
9 runs added there. The Thunder are 1 for 27. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pool end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merit. Very good power play. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Khawaja, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nearly gets the edge. Bartlett with a great delivery there. Massive outside edge. Drilled that one away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Edge, but it drops safely. Billings is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Over, the Thunder are 1 for 54. Going with spin now. Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Gone. Caught. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
Entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Doesn't beat the infield. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. 6 runs added in the over. The Thunder are 2 for 60. Neza has been going really well here. Comes back on from the Manuka end. Edged, unplayable. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Neza pulls out, dead ball. Was quick onto that in the infield. What a superb delivery, too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Got that away nicely. Good fielding out in the boundary. Neeser getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Kuhnemann from the pool end. Goes over the top with that shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Two straight and punched through the leg side.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Straight to the fielder. Over. The Thunder are 3 for 69.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
This could be out. And taken it deep fine leg. Didn't have to do too much. Just held on to a straightforward catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. And they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. 3 added in that over. The Thunder are 4 for 72. Swepson, the spinner, coming into the attack. Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Well, the review was already a bit of an afterthought. They didn't look confident, and they lose the challenge. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? The Heat with a massive shout. Nisa from the Monica end.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Nisa over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Drilled that one away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. This contest looking a lot more even now than it had looked earlier. Johnson, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the pool end. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Perfectly timed.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Got that away nicely.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Monica end. Swept away but finds the fielder. Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, 7 off it. The Thunder are 4 for 105.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Can't get that outside the ring field. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. How will he reply?
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Finds the fielder with that shot. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
$11 runs added there. The Thunder are 4 for 116. Swepson from the Manuka end. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Khawaja, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Swepson with a huge appeal. Perfectly timed. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Doesn't even wait.
The left-arm orthodox bowlers coming into the attack from the pool end. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Sams has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. End of the over. 8 off it. The Thunder are 5 for 142. Walter has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Whacked away.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Beats the field with a great shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Couldn't get it through the field. Power and precision in that shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. The Heat managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over. 5 off it. The Thunder are 5 for 165. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Swepson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Swept away but finds the fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Massive chance. Swepson straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Walter, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the pool end.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Edged, what a ball. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Walter pulls out, dead ball. Edged it. Walter with a huge appeal. Beautiful take, caught and bowled.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. This is a massive total. Really good hitting throughout the batting order. It's going to be a really tough ask to overhaul this score. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Not fast enough to beat the middle of the bat. Khawaja, brilliant shot through the covers for 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Edged. Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Drilled that one away. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Ferguson, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Was quick onto that in the infield. Needs to be on target. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice shot, but straight to gully. No. Terrible shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. 3 added in that over. The Heat are none for 15. Agar from the Monica end. Oh, great shot. On the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. It's gone through the air, but 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Drive straight back down. Oh, collects the stumps. Fortunate for the bowler. That would have been a boundary. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Good pick up. Big chance. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Agar finishes off a nice over there, but still nothing to show for it just yet. You feel a breakthrough is coming. got that away nicely.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nearly gets the edge. Ferguson with a great delivery there. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Misses everything. Seven runs added in that over. The Heat are none for 45. Ferguson from the pool end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Needs to be on target. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but it doesn't matter.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. That is quite extraordinary. Khawaja, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
As delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, great shot.
This is crucial. 12 from 2, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Warner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Timed perfectly down the pitch. Oh, but crashes into the bowler's stumps. Pretty unlucky there. They should be able to get a single out of it, though. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Going with pace now. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Perfectly timed. There's a chance if it hits. Labuschagne taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Perfectly timed. Couldn't get it through the field. 4 runs added in the over. The Heat are 1 for 67.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Dug that out well. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Sams from the Monica end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Heat are 1 for 86. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. The Heat are 1 for 89.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Monica end. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Smacks that away through the gap. Needs a direct hit. Gone. Caught. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Great shot through the gap. Cuts that off well in the infield. 3 added in that over. The Heat are 3 for 92. Sanger from the pool end. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 7 off it. The Heat are 3 for 99. Huge edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Wow, that's missed a lot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Needs to be on target. And gone.
Well, This is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The right-hander is coming into bat at number 6.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Nearly gets the edge. Green with a great delivery there. Pearson ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Gone. Straight to long on, and it's a pretty regulation catch in the end. Out! What a screamer.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Sam's coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
The new bowler into the attack of the Sydney Thunder.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Not tempted to play at that one. Great shot through the gap. And gone. Brilliant catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
The new batter at number 8. Please make him welcome.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Nice shot. Pierces the infield. End of the over. 9 off it. The Heat are 6 for 114.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Gone. Brilliant caught and bowled. Beautiful take. Caught and bowled.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Was quick onto that in the infield. Trouble. It's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. The Heat are 7 for 115. Sams from the pool end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Doesn't beat the infield. That's out. Caught. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Coming into bat at number 10.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
The left-hander is coming into bat at number 11.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Kuhneman taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Down the ground. Lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. There's a chance if it hits. Oh, yes, holds on to that under huge pressure. They've done it.
That's it, they're all out. Amazing bowling display. It felt the victory was only a matter of time, and so it's proved just a brilliant win.
Well,